This is your housing market review for May of 2026 for the Central Okanagan. Central Okanagan is just ever so slightly showing some signs of recovery. You have to remember that it's pretty flat, and the prices and sales have been declining. But if you look at this absorption in January, it was 9.68. So 9.68 is well into a correction area. So it's either called a correction or a buyer's market. So what you're going to see in that area is downward pressure on prices. When it's below this figure here, when it's below 12%, you're going to see on average, you're going to see downward pressure on pricing. So January is 9, then 11, then 14, 14, and 15. We're starting to see the Central Okanagan come into the balanced area of the market, which is between 12 and 20%. However, if you look at what's happened in other metrics, so if we highlight that January to May, and you look over here for this, the average is 151 detached home sales in the Central Okanagan from January to May. If we take that same period of time last year, from January to May, it's 161. Because I think that's down about 6 or 7 or 8%, something like that, in sales. So decrease in sales. What's going on in prices? If we take a look at the median price here and we do the same highlight, the average is 931,000 for January to May of 2026. And we compare that to January to May of 2025, it's 998,000. So again, that's down about average price is down about $60,000, which is, I don't know what it is, about 6, 7, 8%, somewhere in there. So there's been a lot of downward pressure on prices and sales in the Central Okanagan, and it seems to be showing some signs of recovery. And we're not talking about into a good market range. We're talking about just barely into a balanced market range, which is still a bit of a stretch. You have to remember that the best time of any year is right now. It's about April, May, June, July is the best time of any year. And so as we get into the fall, you're probably going to see that absorption and sales come down compared to last fall. So that's your review for the Central Okanagan for May of 2026.